Welcome into PB at Night. This is pbcasttv's tri-weekly show. Is that a word? I don't know. Anyway. We're jamming out to some Christmas canon by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Makes me kind of think Merry Christmas to all you guys. Hope you guys are having a great holiday season. And we're going to be taking off some time, like I said last PB at Night, so that we can have a great holiday season to kind of enable you guys to spend some time with your families as well. So we got a lot of news on the docket today. First off, something that broke really late, and I wasn't expecting this. AOL has finalized a deal to buy About.me, and they said this afternoon that they have agreed to buy About.me, a site which allows users to create a personal profile. The terms were not disclosed. We still don't know how the deal actually went down, but it was actually broken on TechCrunch, which was acquired by AOL like 3 months ago, so that's pretty cool. So in announcing the deal, AOL said that, quote, About.me provides a simple, cohesive way for consumers to fully control how people view their online lives, in addition to tying together social media profiles. About.me provides analytics allowing users to track how many people viewed their profile pages and what social networks went to because of that. I can't believe it either, Carlos. So they just came out of beta in September, which was I guess 2 months ago, and they said that this deal was actually in the works while they were still in beta. I mean, really? Now, actually, they came out of beta last month. My bad. I just realized this, that they came out of beta in November, and I actually watched the interview with the co-founder of About.me. His name escapes me, but anyway, he was with Michael Arrington on TechCrunch TV, and he said, "Nah, well, actually, it was in the works before we even entered beta, so they were actually in the works of talking this like while they were still developing the service." And About.me is pretty cool. Carlos says he has a profile, so do I. I mean, here's my profile. It's kind of cool. It gives you like a paragraph of information about me, and then you can see I guess you guys can't see that. Let me take down the lower third here. You can see all my, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Apostrophe, my Foursquare there. And then here's another good one. Ryan Block, he is a co-founder of Gadget GDGT. And he's got a cool one too, so it kind of enables you to personalize it a little bit. You can use some plugins from around the net. I think it's True Font or something like that allows you to put really nice fonts on there that you can buy. Yeah, it all kind of depends on the background image that you have, and if you can use some other fonts and things, but they do have a nice preset of fonts. I hope AOL doesn't do anything that drastic with it. I mean, I like it how it is now. It seems to work pretty well, and hey, that works. Man Cave is always good. So one of the most highly anticipated movies, especially in the tech world, besides The Social Network, was Tron Legacy, which is the second edition of the Tron series. And they actually led the weekend with $44 million in their opening weekend. Jeff Bridges' science sequel, Tron Legacy, has won the weekend box office with a $44 million debut. Second was the family film Yogi Bear. It opened in second place with $16.4 million. And Tron Legacy, let's see here. It actually opened in U.S. and Canada this week, and this information is coming from Hollywood.com, so that's cool to see Tron Legacy, getting a lot of press, things like that. That's kind of why I wanted to have Jacob on, but Jacob's tired and things, and he had to go to work. I didn't have to go to school or anything because I'm off for Christmas. But anyway, Jacob went to see Tron. I was kind of trying to persuade him to come on before the show, so he could give us a little mini review. But anyway, that's fine. So, Carla, I'm not sure about this, if you'll be able to see this, but a lot of people have been talking about... Jeff, are you watching? Jeff, I want to get you on. Let's see if Jeff, you want to give us a little mini review about Tron here? If you can. Okay, listening, okay. If you want to, you can. It doesn't matter to me. See, this is the internet here. Alright, let me call Jacob up. This is awesome right here. If I can get Skype to work. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, by the magic of the internet, here he is.
Yay!
So, Jeff, you want to tell us what you thought about Tron? I know you went to see it.
Yeah, I went up in there and saw it with some people. It's pretty cool. We actually watched the original Tron right before we went, so it kept it fresh on our minds. And I watched the original Tron like back when I was like 10 or 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
So like I forgot how like crappy the graphics were on the original Tron.
Yeah.
Like cardboard helmets and really bad like horribleness. But yeah, the new one is pretty sweet. I don't want to give away any like storyline or whatever you want to call it. But really cool graphics. I really liked how they did the little whatever you call them trails on the bikes and the light bikes and stuff. That was really neat. But I like that they turned it. They turned it from, of course, anybody that's probably seen the Neutron probably saw the original, and there's probably a lot of people that just don't even know what's going on and they just watched it anyways. But the like setting, it's like you remember on the old Tron, it was like everybody was like already in suits and it's really program and computer circuitry and weirdness and stuff. The Neutron, it's almost like it's an actual world, like almost like it's a different dimension, sort of, but not.
Kind of like portrays them more as people, I guess, sort of.
Yeah, like they're more like they're not like red faced and weird and colored and all that stuff. It's like you have people walking around in like regular clothes.
That's
weird.
Cool.
It's like it's got like a city.
Yeah. Like
it just portrays like streets and it's kind of it's interesting. I like the visual style that it gave. And they threw a little twist in there at the end and stuff. It was pretty neat. But pretty cool show. This movie thing.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to go see it. I've been wanting to go see it, and we always go see a movie on Christmas Eve. I think that might be the movie. Yeah, I don't know why we do that. Right before we go to church, we always go see a movie. I don't know why. That's just some random tradition that we have. We're like, oh, hey, let's go see a movie.
Let's go see Tron there and see what's going on.
Yeah. So I might go see Tron. I'm not sure about that. So, Jay, I don't know. You probably won't be up, 12:41 per se. But after weeks of build-up, it's finally time to go out and see a full moon go dark. Even if it's cloudy, you can watch a total lunar eclipse over the internet. They're going to be live streaming it on MSNBC. North Americans should have the best seats in the house for the event. It's going to reach its climax at 2:41 a.m. Eastern Time Tuesday, when the Earth's shadow covers every bit of the moon's disk. I've actually only seen one lunar eclipse. There was only like one. Wasn't there one like a couple years ago? It wasn't that long ago, was it?
I don't know. I don't really keep up with those lunar.
Yeah, neither do I. But anyway, I remember seeing it. But for more than an hour, the moon should glow a sunset red thanks to light refracted from the edge of the Earth's atmosphere. This eclipse is notable because it takes place just hours before the December solstice, which marks the beginning of the northern winter and the southern summer. Last December 21st, a total lunar eclipse occurred in the year 1638. Okay, number crunchers quibbled for a bit while over whether that just encountered a solstice eclipse, whatever. Anyway, so it was a while ago that we saw this. And Jan, just for your nice information, the next winter solstice eclipse will be due in just about 2094. But of course, the world's going to end in 2012, so I guess we won't be able to see them. Yeah. I thought this I thought this was kind of interesting. Amazon is going to offer free one-day shipping for holiday shoppers all of this week. So hopefully they will be able to get their holiday shopping things in by Christmas Day. And it's going to be free until Wednesday, December 22nd, which of course would mean, they actually wouldn't be able to fulfill the one-day shipping. So up until the last minute, they're actually going to be able to do free one-day shipping. So that's kind of cool. I've got to order a couple things from Amazon like this week, so I might just take, kind of take
a little,
one-day shipping for no reason, even though it's just for me, but whatever. That's kind of cool. And there was a bunch of sports news today. So, Jep, I'm really anxious to get this done so I can go watch the Monday Night Football game. And did you see that video of the dome in Minnesota collapsing?
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Where they got it from the security camera or whatever,
Yes.
where it was collapsing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I have to admit, I'm not cool that it collapsed, but just watching it. Yeah. So they've had like a huge influx of snow. I mean, it's pretty much snowed like every day for like the last month. Not really, but it was kind of an exaggeration. But anyway, and it's like a balloon substance type thing that they have. It kind of, I don't know how to say it, but it's like, it's not an actual ceiling. It's something that they've stretched over the top of like this skeleton deal, and it's strong enough to keep everything out. But once it's not made to have things sitting on top of it for a long period of time, keep building up weight and stuff. And it actually collapsed. We actually showed it on PB at Night when, it was like, I guess it was last week sometime. And so they're actually having to play this game outdoors in Minnesota for the first time in 29 years. And they're actually experiencing sub-0 degree Fahrenheit temperature. And all this week they've been trying to thaw out the field, because the field has actually been frozen for like a couple weeks now, because it's at the University of Minnesota's field, and they don't play on into December, so they don't have a, they use like these electrical coils under. Somehow they have it under the base of the field. They like build the field on top of a base of like electrical coils, so they can just flip a switch, and in a couple hours it'll be thawed out.
Yeah.
So they're actually going to be playing on like extremely hard soil, and they actually said, I was watching a field report earlier today, and the ground temperature is 38 right now, and that was at midday. That was at like 3 o'clock. So wow. I mean, come on.
Nice.
Yeah. Two more stories here. Maryland's coach was actually fired yesterday. He was actually given the opportunity to either forcefully resign or be fired, and if they had to fire him, he would actually get $2 million out of the deal, because he had left a 2-year contract. He had 2 years left on his contract on into 2012, so he's going to get $2 million out of the deal because he's getting paid $1 million a year. And Kevin Anderson, the Maryland Terrapins AD, athletic director, he stated that Mike Leach, former Texas Tech coach, he's been out coaching for 2 or 3 years after he was, I guess it's only 2 years, but he's the leading candidate for that job, so it'd be cool if we can see that. And then finally, we talked about last week how the Yankees lost out on the Cliff Lee deal, and they're kind of like bummed out on that. Well, actually, they were kind of on into the Zach Greinke deal as well, which is, he was a Cy Young from a couple years ago for the Royals. Well, they lost out on this deal too. He's been traded to Milwaukee, and so the Yankees lost out on that deal too. So I guess that's all I have bookmarked, and we're sitting here right on the 15-minute mark, and Jacob had a nice appearance there. I'm glad that we did get that Tron viewing, because that's really, I wanted you on here pretty bad, because I knew we were going to talk about Tron.
I just didn't think.
Yeah.
And I was sitting here, I had it in another tab, and I was been working on my website, trying to get a different theme on there.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I'll get on there.
Yeah, well, it wasn't, I made it kind of, actually, we got through all of it. There wasn't much news today. So great to have Jacob come on as a cameo for on PB at Night. We do this show 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Monday nights at right after we get done with Gadget Gurus, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can do the time conversions from there. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/ThatNickJones. You can follow pbcasttv on Twitter, twitter.com/pbcasttv. And you can follow Jacob on Twitter, twitter.com/freakinghuge. Of course, all these links will be over at pbcasttv.com. We stream live 24/7 and live.pbcasttv.com. You'll be able to catch this show and all of the shows that we do streaming in a rotation there. So that pretty much is it. You can also check us out youtube.com/pbcasttv. So guys, I will see you tomorrow, and I guess that does it for another PB at Night episode. Since Jep's here, we'll do the outro that we normally do. So until next time, I'm Nick Jones.
Jacob Roberts.
And this is PB at Night. See you guys.